What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So what we're going to be doing today is unboxing some of the things for the Felony and more. I have a few things that I ordered. One of the things that, if you saw the last video, one of the things that I said I was going to get was the e-brake system. And yeah, I got it. I didn't get the black plastic version. I got the anodized red metal version, aluminum. Just because I thought it was going to be a little bit stronger than the plastic. I'm not going to be crashing anything. I don't plan on crashing into anything. But who knows? I just thought it would go better anyways with it. You know, a few red parts. But let's do some unboxing here. Alright? I opened it to make sure everything was here. So I just closed it back up, that was it. But I didn't take it or anything. So one of the things I got for my X-Max was, because I had one, I actually lost one of my 4S batteries taking it out to the park, and put it on the ground and forgot it there because I had so many things I was carrying and I forgot it there. So I ended up ordering another one, Z battery, 4S. I like these batteries. These batteries are pretty good. 4S battery, 5200 milliamp. It's not bad. I like these batteries. I haven't had any issues with them. 60C. So it's pretty good. I liked it. I ordered another one. Lost mine, so I stuck with it. It's good. I will be switching out the connectors because they're Dean connectors. I'm going to switch those out. I'm going to stick with the Traxxas ones for those. So what else I ordered was for my 6x6, the bumper mounts. These are metal for weight, which is good. I ordered these, front and the rear. They're nice. So I ordered that. And I got this I have in the 6x6, and I have it in my white Jeep, the build that I just did. This is good for the light system, because you know your lights come with the red and the black, positive, negative, and they only turn on when you plug it in. So to control it from the switch even better, this is an adapter that you can put onto it so that you can control it from the third channel or any other channel, just instead of just plugging it in and they stay on when you turn the truck on or anything like that. But these are good. I have these in a couple of vehicles. I also have it in a police car over there. This is adapters for that, for the plugs, splitters actually. Got that. Oh, I got a RC all-wheel drive. Not four-wheel drive, all-wheel drive. This is and it comes, it's nice because the plastic one doesn't come with it. But this comes with a little picture, the exploded view of the parts and how to install it, I'm guessing, on it. That's okay. It's easy. It's already put together, but all you gotta do is just take these two and these two out to fit the bottom part in and then the top part. But that's it right there. That's the braking. Yeah, this is pretty good. It just slides right there. And that's pretty nice. All of it metal. That's that, and here's the braking disc and all the screws. Got the two big pins, the disc, and all the screws to mount that whole assembly onto the car, and the two pins for these two big pins, the two little pins, body pins, whatever you want to call them. And that was pretty good. I mean, it was more or less the same amount for this as the plastic version, so it was worth it. Then I ordered a servo for it. The other one was 15, so I just went up 5. So this is a 20. like I always do. I like these. I have the 20 and the 25, so that's good. And for the Felony, I got the smart battery. Got the smart batteries. I got I want to say 5,000 3S batteries. 30C. I didn't get the 50Cs. I want to see how it goes with the 30Cs, which I'm sure will be fine either way. It's got the IC5 connector. Just, you know, the car has the IC5 connectors, so I just got the IC5. What I also ordered, instead of getting the big charger for these, specifically for these, I went and got to try them out, 2 of them, which is decent price for them. And I ordered the adapters. The adapters have not come in yet. So here's the other battery for it. Then I ordered 2 of these. I ordered 2 of these smart chargers. 50-watt mini smart charger, which isn't bad. It charges the nickel metal hydride, all of that, the LiPo, regulars, stuff like that. It's a pretty good charger. Pretty affordable too. What you gotta do is, if you want to do these, let's get the charger adapter, which was pretty cheap. I think it was like 10 bucks each. So I ordered obviously 2. So this is it right here. It looks, it's a little thing, but it's pretty strong. It's nice. Just boom, push the button. You decide which one you want. Push the button, good to go. Turns on. It's like out of the way. It's a small thing. It charges for those batteries. It charges up to this charges up to a 6S battery. It's pretty good. Real good. So why not? Yeah. Short press, select charge rates. Long press, select battery chemistry. Press twice to start. It's easy. Got all the plugs, everything for it right there. It comes with the big wire to connect to this battery, the block I want to call it, Spectrum Horizon Hobbies. It's pretty good. But yep, I got 2 of these for it, and this is what I'm going to use specifically for the Felony. Yeah, it's gonna have its own batteries for like charging all my other batteries and different chargers and stuff like that. So I'll just stick with these batteries for it. It's not bad. These were about, I want to say $30 a piece. It's not bad. It's pretty good. Comes with the manual, little manual in case you don't understand. I mean, it's pretty simple, basic. But that's it for that. And that's everything I ordered. 2 of those and that. Let's get these out of the way so we can install the, gonna need that. We're gonna install the this is also gonna happen, it's gonna go in my Felony for the lights that I ordered. I ordered a set of headlights, and there were custom headlights and custom brake lights from Polo Creations. I want to say they were Polo Creations. Like I said before, I saw it on Claire's channel. And this is what we're gonna need that. Get this out of the way. And let me get you guys in closer so we can see everything as I do it. Alright guys, so what we're gonna do is we have to, either side, doesn't matter, but I think the back is better. Take this one off. this side of the bar off. And then when we take this off, obviously we just gotta disconnect the wires here. We have to loosen this transmission so that we can lift the bar and put on the mount. Let's do that. It's good if you take the tire off, but I don't feel like taking the tire off. You could take your time doing this. It's not this part of it is not a big deal. There's 3 screws to mount the brace onto the chassis. This is, I'm sure as everybody knows, this is the same chassis as the Infraction version 2 with the brake. Not sure if the version 1 has it, but it has 3 holes, 1, 2, 3, that you can mount it. So you just keep it out of the way. Then you gotta take, I'm just gonna disconnect all of this just to keep it out of the way. Just keep everything out of the way. Work smarter, not harder. Okay. What's this? Hey, piece of cardboard. Okay. So now let me show you the bottom so you can see the 3 holes that it has. You can see it. 1. There it is. 1, 2, 3. These 3 holes right there is what you're gonna screw in the e-brake to hold it down, which holds that part that holds the servo down. So now you gotta unscrew this from the bottom, okay, so that you can lift it. It's 4 screws. You just unscrew all 4 of them over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. It was fast. Yeah. Alright guys, so we're back. It was a little bit of a mission. I had the heat gun, the soldering iron, and I had the torch, and it took me a little, but I got it. Even broke one of the handles, but got them. Got all 4 of them loose. And I just gotta fix that one. I have another kit. Not take it all the way off, just enough to loosen the whole thing. Yeah, it is a pain just to go through getting these loose. So they put that Loctite on them to make sure it doesn't come off. And it works. It really works. You can see they poured the Loctite on. So what you do with that is, this bar, you loosen this, you take this bar out of the way, move it to the side because that's where you're going to be mounting this. And these, so you can see how everything is on the exploded view. You can see that. Great. So first thing we're gonna do is slide these apart. We're gonna get this one in, put this in underneath the chassis with this screw, and this screw. 1, 2, 3. So you can see 1, 2, 3. So the 2 sides go that way. This should go, yeah. Actually, it should go this way. Boy, yeah, there it goes. So they packaged it wrong because this is supposed to go towards the back, and that's the front of the servo. Okay. okay. Yep. So let's get this bottom in, and what you could have did was slide it in, but get the bottom in right there, just put it right on, and it comes with screws, so you don't need screws for it. Where is, you need scissors, that's for sure, to cut the bag. And I got them right here. You need good scissors. I don't know what's up with all my stuff. I'm not using it that much. Alright, let's get these screws out. Okay guys, so what you see now is what I did was screwed in these three, 1, 2, 3 for the brace. Put the brake disc on to that cup. Then with this, make sure you got it facing the right way. Do not put the servo horn onto the servo. You gotta put the servo in, but do not put the servo horn onto the servo until you get everything in. So you gotta make sure the brake disc lines up with this mount. Let's get it on there, right? All 4 pins line up, and there. See, you matched it up, so it has to match up like that. So with this, put these 4 pins in, then you get your servo. Just tighten everything down. So since we got that down, let's tighten the bottom motor mounts back up, since this is already in, and hold it so that it does not fall out. Now get these pins, because these will stay in when you put the screws for the servo. You take these pins and you make sure the hole lines up to it, and it's a little jiggling around, but that's what it is. Have the holes up, so you can take the pin, place it in, lock it. Do the same thing to this side. So there's one thing that's been bugging me, and I feel like I have to say it, even though I kind of shouldn't. You know, knowledge is always better, especially when it comes to your job. If you're not familiar with a product and what it does and what you have to do for it to work, do more checking on it. Do some more checking up on it before you give advice about it. And you shouldn't throw blind answers to somebody, you know? I don't want to put any names out there or any places, but it's not my local hobby shop that did that, but it's neither here nor there. But that's just a little bit of knowledge, you know what I mean, to help everybody out, newcomers, you know, old school, whatever. But anyways, that's what you do with that. The pins stay in and locks them, and this obviously goes back and forth. So what we're gonna do now is put the servo in, because the rest of it's locked down. I'm gonna put the servo in, run the wire. If the servo wire isn't long enough, I got extensions. And I like what comes with this servo is like plastic extension, servo horns, the screws, everything like that. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5th one, you got 5 screws here, and the 5th one can go to the servo, which is cool. Yeah, nice. So it also comes with an aluminum servo horn. I have like 4 of these already. Nice one. 25 turn. Cool. But as I said, guys, don't give an answer if you don't know it. Say I don't know it, be honest, you know. Don't give false answers. The e-brake has nothing to do with the size of the tires. That's all I gotta say. You know? Anyways, I'm not gonna, can't let it get to me. It's just something I had to get off my mind, was bugging me. So we're gonna install the servo. Put the servo in this way, and turn it on, and then adjust the servo horn correctly. Okay, so I'll be back on that. Okay, so I'm back. Put the servo in. I'm just gonna screw it down with the 4 screws that comes with the servo. So don't tighten it until, I don't tighten it until I get all 4 screws in. Then I tighten up. I mean, it's not a big project to do this. It is a job that you gotta have a little bit of patience with. Okay, so that's 4. So the thing is locked with all of these, locks in tight. The whole assembly locks in real tight. You don't want to go too hard because the servo case is plastic. So with 4 screws, it's locked down real tight. So you can see that right there. See? Straps are in the way. Alright, so you see. Servo's in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So with the servo horn, what you want to do is obviously forward is brake and release. So I'm gonna connect the servo horn, throw in some batteries, put the batteries in the transmitter, lock this back down. Well, this first, then the batteries, then turn on this and the car, and it should set. And then we'll work on that. So 1 second, guys. So what you see I did, I'm gonna give it a quick overview of what I did. Mounted the servo, ran the wire, put it inside the receiver. The batteries are in. They're not fully charged, obviously. They don't ship batteries fully charged, they just keep them enough. But this is just a test. I will charge it when I'm ready to take the car out. One thing I did notice before I continue is when you turn the tires, they do kind of rub. Let me get you guys here to see. They do kind of rub right in there, like right on it. See? Right there, kind of tip. So I'm gonna shave those back a little. So on both sides, it's happening on both sides. So I'll just shave it, but that's nothing big. So what I did was tightened up the screws for this, for the servo. I turned everything on, mounted it in so that it's all set and, you know, zeroed in. There's no slop in it, so it doesn't slide before it locks. So everything is buttoned up and done. So what I'm gonna do is show you guys it working. So we just plug everything in. Make sure you plug them in the right way. 1. Plug it in the right way, guys. That thing always gets me when it sparks. So you always turn on transmitter first. So when you turn on the transmitter, it's out 50%. So I mean, it's not gonna go full throttle, but this is just to show you guys. When you connect it to the receiver, you got the two plugs in already, the throttle and the steering. So you skip one, you skip two, and you put it in the third one after that. And then you put it in reverse. You don't put the white, the black with the black, you put you just turn it around the opposite way. Why? Kind of makes sense because the servo is that way. But you put it in the opposite way. So your positive wire has to be where your negative plugs are. That's all. It'll still function. Nothing will burn out. That's just how it is. Then turn on the car. So what I did is I put the pole back on, I screwed it on, put it back in, buttoned everything up, and you can see on the control, the battery life is not all that. Tells you right there. So everything is zeroed in, and that. You can tighten up the brake or not, you just gotta mess with it. So we're gonna go. We're gonna give it a little bit of throttle, and you'll see this work. Let me zero in on it. Zoom in on that right there for you, so you guys can see it turning. So the wheels are gonna go. And that stops it. And it goes the opposite way, but that's nothing. See that right there? And you just push the third button and you're good. So there's no issues with the tires being big or anything like that. So it's set. Everything is good. So don't just do it. If you're gonna do it, do it. You can either get the Arrma one or get the aftermarket one, RC all-wheel drive. That's RC all-wheel drive. The part number, I don't know if it's on the package. I should have not given you guys the package name and number. What I did with it. But it is RC all-wheel drive, handbrake module. There. That's the one that I ordered. You guys can see that. Freeze it. There. Okay. So everything is done, guys. Now you just power down. Power down the car first, always. Then the transmitter. Well, that's it, guys. That's all I'm gonna do for this episode. Thank you guys for sticking with me. See you on the next one. Hopefully the next one will be the car running. Still want to do a speed run with the Limitless. And install a bumper. I still have the bumpers coming in, but we'll probably wait for that. When I get the lights, I'll show that, me installing the lights, because you do have to do a little bit of modification on the body, which you'll be having to cut. You will have to cut the light buckets out in the front of the car. You will have to cut these out. I got the router and everything to cut it out. And the back, which is not on the body, it's not the body. You have to cut the back of this, the flap, which is back here. I mean, they say you can cut the whole thing, but I'm just gonna cut enough so that it mounts in right there, so the lights look like they fit perfectly. With a little bit of glue, I guess. But I'll take the batteries, unplug them, and since they use those two, I save this because I'm not gonna need it. Obviously, both batteries are gonna go in the car. I don't plan on running it on just the 4S or 6S battery. I'm gonna keep it on those. But like I said, guys, thank you guys for joining, watching, and being patient while I did the e-brake system. Hopefully you guys tune in on the lights me installing the lights. I'm still debating on what I should do with the front. Should I change this? Should I keep it? Which one should I change it to? Let me know, guys. So thanks for joining me, guys. See you on the next one. Like, subscribe, and hit that bell. Take it easy, guys. I'll see you.